I put this Strat with a Tele neck together maybe 15 years ago. It's a made in Mexico 60's reissue body. It looks like Lake Placid blue, which is kind of the reason I picked it. And then it's a 68 reissue uh, Telecaster neck. And these are both made in Mexico. We put on the Sprezel tuners. These are Kinman pickups, noiseless. Callaham bridge. Raw vintage springs. I got 5 in there. I don't really like the plate that goes over that because I want to get access to changing my strings. We took the finish off the neck and it's really nice. Had to have it refretted because I played it too much. Bone nut. The electronics are modified so we have tone control for the bridge. So I really like this Callaham bridge because it's some high quality steel, and this doesn't flop down the bar. It's a 5-way switch. The only complaint is that sonically it's a little bit non-resonant. I suspect it's the poly finish, so if I had to redo this, I'd probably get maybe a really good Strat body and have it painted with Nitro with a little bit of a relic treatment that would allow it to get some checking and maybe fade to a little bit of a green. So I did actually have a 1965 Strat in this color with a 68 Tele neck installed because the original owner broke the neck off his Strat and that's what he did. So the question is, does a Tele neck fit on a Strat? Not perfectly. The Tele neck is more of a straight, and the cavity for a Strat is a little bit rounded, so that's the thing that kind of bugs people. So the only complaint I really have is that it's sonically dead. It does play well, stays in tune medium well. I think I need some more setup work on it beyond my capabilities. It's got the slightly yellow, what do you call it, green pickguard, as did my 65 Strat. Boy, that sounded good. I love that guitar. I miss it. I was stupid. I traded it off for a 64, which I still have. So, let's see. Yeah, the only thing I would really change is maybe do a different body, because I suspect the poly might dampen the resonance a little bit. It seems like I say, the complaint is it's sonically not super lively. It's a little bit heavy. I'm thinking about switching these out to Lindy Fralins. The pickups are good, but maybe I just kind of want to hear what it sounds like with something else. I thought the bridge would help it, the higher quality bridge and these raw vintage springs. They may have helped it not be so dead, but that sounded cool. So there you have it. I know a lot of people like to build or assemble or modify guitars. That's interesting. It can work, but it doesn't always work out perfectly. So, if you want to get into a project like that, you might be opening up a can of worms that may not resolve itself. You may never be satisfied. So, approach that with caution is my only advice. I guess maybe I'm here to help people who are gonna undertake such a project. I probably could have almost bought a Fender custom shop for all I put into this and just been done with it. But, you know, and one bummer is this is just worth what the parts are. If I were to sell the guitar, nobody would really care. But if I basically have to sell it as parts. Just take it apart and sell the parts, and then I could maybe get some of my money back. But I'm not doing that. And I have to say, if I had a gig if I had to run out the door and play a gig, I'd probably grab this. If I was going to play like in a swamp or, in a rough area or something that was challenging environmentally, this would be a very durable guitar that I wouldn't be afraid to take anywhere to a jam. It's pretty durable. All right, there you go.